Hey guys, Andy here, and I'm back with another one of these lap guide videos, if you could call it a lap guide, in the McLaren F1 Longtail around Road America. Now, if you're wondering why I'm starting from this screen instead of the location select screen and the car select screen, is because my phone, yes, I record the face cam footage with my phone, just decided to stop recording in the middle of it because it wanted to tell me I had a low battery and I wasn't able to use the flash, while I was in the middle of recording a video. And obviously, since the screen is facing away from me, I didn't know that happened until I got up and I checked how much it had recorded, and it didn't even record one lap of my driving. Very annoyed, but at least I've had a bit of practice now, which I desperately need since I kept messing up. I kept spinning out and whatnot. I don't care about the pit speed limit, by the way. This is a private testing session, so it's very irrelevant, especially in a pit lane like the one in Road America. So you wanna take it easy. I'm gonna just go nice and steady on the out lap. I want to try and make the video as short as possible because of well, I may have used a different editor by now, but I don't know. See, as of right now, I've not edited my previous two videos with the Jaguar XJR9 and the old Lotus 49, whatever it was called, the old Lotus F1 car. So I'm going to be hopefully using my computer to edit those instead of my phone now, because my phone's editor is pretty rubbish, because the longer the video is, the more out of sync the audio is by the end, because when I do that thing where I put the face cam footage and the game footage together, it actually makes the video a few nanoseconds longer, but the audio doesn't change length, so towards the end of the video it gets really out of sync, and that is super annoying. But hopefully I'm going to use my computer to edit, and if my video face cam layout sort of looks different in my XJR9 video, then yes, I have utilized my computer or a different editor. If it just looks the same as my other ones, then then I've just used the same rubbishy editing technique. So yeah, hopefully I don't send it into the gravel trap on my outlap. That was a bit of oversteer there. That would not have been good. Now this car, it's really effective if you know how to drive it properly. I'm not very good at driving and talking. You'll notice me being very cautious. I'm usually much quicker. I know this car does have the sequential stick and not the flappy pedals. I'm looking to do that modification to my H pattern in the future, where I put rubber bands on it, since you can assign the third gear and fourth gear gates on the shifter to be like the change up and change down buttons. I don't know what the correct term would be for that, but so I'm looking to just put some rubber bands on it, and then I can use that as a sequential shifter. I'll be doing lots of modifications to my setup, because currently my stick is just connected to a book with an old speaker on top of it to keep it from moving around. And yeah, so take this corner nice and wide. You can brake pretty late into that one. I'm going to be doing more than one lap, so this is more just sort of talking and driving. Now, you'll notice I'll be doing a bit of counter steering there. This car can oversteer if you let too much weight onto the front, or if you get on the power too early. Basically just control it. It's very easy to control, unless you leave it too late, which I often do. And on this track you want to watch out for those big curbs. Don't treat them like just any old runoff, because you will not be able to steer on them. They're super annoying. That is the first time I've taken a line as clean as that through that corner. Alright, I don't know how fast I can go through here. I can go pretty quickly, it turns out. I would always brake through there. I think I just let off the throttle a bit through there, and brake. You want to brake a bit earlier for this one, because it can fool you to think you can go much faster through it, but it's a fairly tight corner. Then just Oh yeah, lovely and smooth. And then make sure you line yourself up nicely for the straight. Now I took a rubbish line through there, but when I'm more focused you usually drive better. Now let's make this the proper lap. Now if I don't mess up, this will be my last lap, so hopefully I don't mess up. Now I'm gonna kind of concentrate, gonna wanna and then brake about there, do some trail braking into the corner, but not too much because this car is very prone to oversteer when you trail brake. And then brake here at that shadow that is across the track, and then sort of ease onto the throttle. Oh, don't do that, don't do that. Oh, I messed that up, didn't I? Oh wow, don't hit the wall. Oh wow. And that's what happens when you push a car like this to the limit. I didn't quite see the message that came up on the screen, but I hope my next lap time is not invalidated. So you can brake at that 3 sign there into here, and usually I'd be going much faster, and then you can take it nice and tight into there. Now you can see I'm turning there, that the car was going more or less straight, but you have to be careful for that corner there as well because it's on a crest. So if you're not going slow enough before you reach the crest and you try braking at the crest, you'll just lose control. The weight transfer or the weight balance will go all over the place because you're in midair, or you're going over a crest anyway. So the car is just going to kind of keep going on whatever the momentum lets it go. Don't. Oh, yeah, that happened again. Man, I could drive good off camera, but once I get in front of a camera, I'm pretty useless. And says that as he has a bunch of short crash videos just recently uploaded on his channel. Yeah, ignore that. That was all on purpose. Yeah. No, they are on purpose minus the one I did in the Toyota TS040. That was not on purpose. That was actually going to be one of these videos, but I literally, no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't get the car set up for the track properly. It kept sliding all over the place, and I thought, you know what, I'm not going to get this. Let's just do something else. And I recorded the video with the XJR9. So now, let's go. Let's do a proper lap, and let's focus. This is getting a bit irritating, but I do quite like this track. The raw style of it, like the pit lane. The pit lane is just pretty cool, you gotta admit, just how wide it is, like it's on an old airfield. Now, here we go. 3rd gear corner, and then on the power. Again, you want to brake. Oh, that shadow isn't there anymore, but you know, because I have the day-night cycle set to ×2, I think, so yeah, so since I didn't die there, let's take this corner at the speed I usually would. Look out for the number 3, and oh, I braked at number 4. Oh well, whatever. And then 2nd gear, so you can get nice and tight on the power. You can go 3rd gear if you want to risk it, but I don't want to risk it, so I don't spin out again. Says that as he nearly spins out again. I kind of messed that one up because I wasn't quite sure how to gauge it, since I didn't think I'd be making it this far without having crashed. Now you'll notice I'm not really using the whole track. I'm trying to take it as risk-free as I possibly can, because I am not recording this video again. This is like, re-recording stuff is pretty frustrating, especially when the commentary ends up being pretty good. Fortunately, this video ended up much better than the one I recorded beforehand, so don't feel like you've missed out on anything, because that one was pretty rubbish. Alright, let's send it to here. I might make a video with no commentary that is just a fast lap on its own. But yeah, here we go, coming up to the start finish line around the final corner though. And oh, I braked a bit late for there, but turns out that's actually a good spot to brake now. And up, start, finish straight. As we cross the line, I have no idea what the time was, but it doesn't matter. It was slower than the lap I did earlier. So yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that video. If you liked it, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe. I'm hopefully trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2020. I'm gonna try and churn out a lot of videos over the next week or so, which will be fun. Trying to, oh, I got Need for Speed Heat. I might do some streams of that. Let you guys join me as well. Be sure to follow my Instagram at AndyMB601_YT and my photography Instagram, which is Andrew Bailey, one word, _photography. It'll likely be linked in the description if I remember, if I'm actually bothered to do that thing. But yeah, so hope you enjoyed. Have a good day, and I'll see you out on the track. Boom.